I'm getting last of my stuff together. Get some music going. And I keep forgetting that I really need to have my stream. Oh, I'm up to 167. That's pretty cool. There we go. There's my mug over there so I can see the chat. Um, there we go. Get a different album on for once. I keep doing the same albums over and over. There we go. All right, bag 6. For sure. It's you. Hello, and I say I do. Oh, I got 2 likes already. Cool. That's pretty quick. 3 people on. That's really cool. Try not to say the same word over and over, but sometimes that's just all that comes out of my mouth. I know for sure. Like this beautiful around the world. I know it's you. Say I know and I say I do. That'd be about me and a redhead. She says hello and I say I do. Playing D&D with my friends last weekend and taking a little break, and my friend's wife. I was like, "Do you remember that redhead I dated?" And she looked at me and was like, I know. Just saying I dated a redhead is that's not very descriptive enough." She didn't remember this one female, but not like that's a surprise. I had a couple years there. Like the height of my youth and looks that short time. Now I don't have either. I always forget the little bag. And I need to take all these recycles out that I keep leaving down here. All right. Here's my pocket knife. Not like I don't have 6 of them, but there's that one. All right. We're working on the trailer right now that I have sitting right here. Speedy is going to hold on to it. I know it's you. Is it going to play the next song? Or is it going to do that thing where it just plays one song again? I know it's true. Am I doing this backwards? It seems I do. That little line worked well. Now, this is the Red Hot Chili Peppers. They had a couple good albums. I was at the gym today. I did the Peloton bike thing today. I do it every couple days. I try to change what I do, main exercise, and then I'll walk for a little while after the main exercise and stretch and all that. But when the songs that came on was Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh man, I hadn't heard that song in a minute. So then when I went to the sauna, I put on one of their albums. It does feel good to sit in the sauna and just fits for a little while after exercising. Okay, this is kind of neat. All right, Speedy, okay, it goes on this side, Speedy, so you're going to have to move for a moment. Okay, so that's pretty neat. Well, I hope no one has put anything in the chat because it seems my video I'm using to keep track of myself and to watch stopped for a minute. Okay, now it's caught up. I just can't think of a better way, since I don't have a monitor down here, to be able to, man, that can't be correct English. I guess it is. To be able to watch the chat and know that I'm doing my video correctly. Since my secondary camera is on my laptop, the one that's this, I keep thinking about it, but I'm just not smart enough to figure out a different way other than having an extra monitor. And I don't want to move my monitor from upstairs to downstairs back and forth every day That's just asking for me to drop it and break it. If anyone can think of something better, I'm definitely take advice. I mean, that's why I started doing this multi-camera thing, is I hadn't thought about it. Another piece of advice I'd gotten. Wish you saw. Some characters to know it all. Excuse me. The bird to sing so long with you. Against the wall. Against the wall. The push up rubber. I just sing so lonely to you. Oh, that's what I missed. The drums. I have nine palms. Just sing so lonely. Just singing so lonely. The problem. Singing so lonely as you. Singing so lonely as you. Okay, I don't understand how this goes on here. Oh, I gotta turn the thing around. I wish you saw, so guys to know it all. Trying to miss you. I'm just saying so lonely you and I'm just saying so lonely you. Only you. Well, since the Smashing Pumpkins won't pay me to not sing their songs, maybe Red Hot Chili Peppers will. Oh, I switched the page without even paying attention to what I'm supposed to do. Okay. So, looks like this is another door. Love the sun, separate the sun. I don't believe it's fair. Go back, take it on the other side. Seem to me all I need to be. Somebody Something never changed my mind. I gotta take it on the side. Another really happy band from my childhood. I mean, my teenage years. How long will I separate the time? I don't believe it's bad. See, my throat is all I ever did. I from the paper cup. Ice cream so I'm stealing my gun. So I know I steal the slug. I gotta take it on the other side. Think I got everything. Right. So bad. Take it on the other side. Take it on the other side. Take it on. Take it on. How long will I separate my side? I don't believe it's bad. See, my blood is all I ever. My generation has never been happy. The other side. Okay, the other one goes right here. Along the sun, separate the sun. Don't believe it's bad. Wrong side. Don't believe it. Sing my throat is all I ever. Where it? Okay. If I turn it around the way it's in the book, it's a little easier on me. It's kind of funny. Though I can read upside down. I think that's thanks to my dyslexia. I got a lot of experience doing that, actually. Between reading for my little one and the army. Something's supposed to go right there? Did I miss? I feel like I did. Yes, I did miss something there. I missed one of these things. That makes more sense. Here's our little man right now. Now we're in some Red Hot Chili Pepper songs I don't know that well. They had a funny bit in The Simpsons. Hey, welcome in. I like this set so far. All right, we have a hot dog stand, and the cab. So right now I'm on bag 6 of the trailer. As I'm just bopping my head to the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Oh wait, did I get everything here? I think I got everything here. I guess I'll find out if I didn't. Oh, I didn't open my minifigure for the day. So let's see who we got. I'm really hoping for the bird guy. But this doesn't look like a bird guy. Looks kind of like a zombie to me. He has 2 heads. And wait, I'm guessing this is a scruff. Maybe he's a barbarian. I don't know why a barbarian needs 2 heads, though. Okay, let's see how this guy's supposed to look. Yeah. Okay, so she is a barbarian. Oh, I had the scruff upside down. The dreams is Californication. Ah. There we go. Western civilization. Suddenly drives into life's addiction. Stand at the heavens of fornication. Here we go. Here's the little barbarian. I don't know why he got an extra head. Maybe just for the fun. Barbarian carries around a head, I guess. So the barbarian might join us for some sushi in my next bit of shorts. Either that or the tiefling. I'm not sure who's gonna join us for some more sushi. For sushi. Because so far the mind flare and the cats are the only ones eating sushi. Down, down, dear, but say, California basement. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication. I really need a new LARP to go to. Starting to miss LARPing. I mean, I went like maybe 15 years without going to a game. Then I got into this one game, and it's over now. I'm starting to miss it. It's, keep thinking about my character from this game. And he got a good ending. I'm not going to complain about that or the game. I had a lot of fun. I'm not going to complain that it ended. It's a good thing for LARPs to end. When I was running Nero, man, that game didn't end. And Frankenfire Kitty got a good ending. Lena, which is her real name. What I keep thinking about it is sometimes we do karaoke at night, and I would always, twice I got to do it. The way I chose a song was I chose Frank, my character would choose a song that kind of talked about what he was going through. And the first song was Frank being sad about, well, actually, I think that was more Fire Kitty being sad about what happened to her and how much she loved Frank. And the second song was Frank being realizing what happened to her and being sad about it and trying to move forward in his life. I didn't get to do a third song, which was going to be about them dealing with her death. That would have been good. And people were mostly just using songs they liked to do karaoke to, and I was trying to do it how my characters would. So I was kind of two characters in one brain. It was a lot of fun, that game. I really don't have any musical talent. I really enjoy it, like most people. Our brains really like music. Excuse me. And people like me with dyslexia and ADD, it really helps those weird parts of our brain um, focus and process things. Music does. Okay, I need the. Okay, this side. Yeah. So there we go. We have. We could almost have a plane at this point, the way it looks. It could be like a C-130. As big as a C-130. Man, I want a Lego C-130 now. Someone has to have instructions out there for a Lego C-130. Really don't ask it much, but if any of y'all could hit like, it'd just help to get this out to more people. Not ever thinking I'll make a penny at this, but you know, I hope people enjoy watching it, and the more people that do, that makes me happy. One of the Saturday morning channels I watch a lot, um, they have a Discord server, and I can't remember the name of it right now. Um, on their Saturday morning show, they always have a poll that says, "Have you clicked like?" or "No, I haven't, but I will." I kind of think that's a funny way to do it. No way. Okay, like this. Am I supposed to do this twice? Yes, I am. Even I can recognize patterns. Just didn't feel like it clicked right, but I guess it did. Hi, welcome in, Roman. I'm doing all right. How are you? Today's music is Red Hot Chili Peppers. Or I might go back to watching or listening to Dark Shadows. Hope this format is working a little better for y'all. I was on the Peloton bike at the gym today, and they played Red Hot Chili Peppers, and like now, I need to listen to their music. Oh yeah, it is St. Patty's Day. Okay, yeah, I do have green on. I mean, I always have green, but that's tattoo. Does this tattoo have green? Yeah, this tattoo's mostly green. I've forgotten what my tattoos look like. I've only had them for like 20 years. Oy vey. Yeah, I wish I was still young enough to go drinking on St. Patty's Day, but this point in my life, like 2 drinks and I'm asleep. It used to be 2 drinks and I'm getting started. I'm good, ready to go for the night. But now I just go to sleep. Oh, thank you. So I have the Orin from Neverending Story. This is from a comic book called The Books of Magic. And this one is a handle to a teapot, actually. I got them back in, man, 2002, 2003, I think. Man, they're expensive and they're addictive. I always want more tattoos, but they're expensive. So I'd rather spend the money on Legos. But that was a fun time in my life when I got them. I know so many people who are just basically head to toe. Man, some great designs. I mean, I've always wanted a full sleeve, but again, it just gets down to the cost. And you really need to do your research to make sure you have a good artist. And I like talking to girls about their tattoos. It's always fun to talk to a tattooed girl. Um, yeah, right here. Okay. And then 2 of them go here. I've always wanted to like do a little research thing to see how many people in the military are tattooed and break that down by their job. And I think that would be a very interesting research subject. Oh, did I put this on the wrong side? No. Oh, okay. I'm just looking at this backwards. Okay. Need to move this a little closer, I'm saying. First, I got mine well before I joined the Army. But it's always a nice conversation with soldiers to see why they got their tattoos and what they are. Mine are just about geek things. This side, yes. It was really interesting is the history of tattoos. It is a very interesting hole to fall down researching. I mean, people used to be called freaks just because they had a bunch of tattoos. And of course, there are branches of Judaism that you can't get a tattoo and buried in consecrated land. And the number of countries that used to brand people or tattoo them when they were criminals. It's a really interesting history. And the Sailor Jack, I think it was, who um, got tattoos from places all around the world and started doing them in like England and the U.S. There's a whole genre of those tattoos. Really interesting history. I just like to learn stuff. Give me anything and I will just research it till I've gotten as deep as I can. Okay, so this is actually the back. I was thinking this was the front. No, this is the front. This is the back. So I'm guessing this is going to be where you're supposed to like hook up the power and stuff. But they're not going to do more than one wire, I guess. Because big tractor trailers has the power and the hydraulics. And sometimes more, if I remember right. It's been a long time since I've done that kind of work. Oh yeah, you could have three cables. Or four, actually, because you could have a ground, hot, um, three. It'd be three. It'd be high, low, and ground. Yeah, high, low, and ground. And then the hydraulics. So you could have four. There is too much information just rattling around in my skull. Here we are, bag 8. I really need to remember after this to take these bags up to recycle. I probably won't remember, no matter how many times I tell myself. The thing is, sometimes once I end the stream, um, man, I forgot to post the link. I was going to post the link in my veteran server. No, I can still do it. Um, Sometimes if I have a few minutes before my call, I will go over to my veteran server on Discord and BS with some of them for a little while. And then I just forget about doing anything. Where is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. The Spectrum server is like the most random. They have a bunch of voice chats, and one of them's the smoke pit because that's where everyone just goes to talk and BS when you're on a base or somewhere. Man, that's just the most random things they talk about in that server. Sometimes they get a little too out there for me, especially if they start going into politics. I just don't want to think about that. It's just funny to get over there and talk to them sometimes. All right. Only have 2 bags left, not 8 and 9. This was today's minifigure, Barbarian, I believe, that is carrying around an extra head, I think. I'm thinking the Barbarian might make a trip to the sushi restaurant. Because I just did my little 4-part story, so I might do some more stories at the sushi restaurant. But the Mind Flare has not left the sushi restaurant yet. The Mind Flare seems to really like it because it can get fresh brains. I don't know if the Barbarian is going to like sushi or not. That doesn't seem to be a very barbarian type of food. Or maybe the evil sorcerer will like sushi. Ah, all right, good enough. But I haven't really thought of what my next story will be. But I'm still wanting it to happen at the sushi restaurant. And maybe tomorrow I will be able to. If I can't think of anything this evening, maybe tomorrow I can think of a good story. That one just came to me quickly. Okay, where is this other? There it is. Yes, there's definitely a worldwide thing. Ooh, Aloy. I bet Aloy would love sushi. I am sure she would love sushi. She might make her way to the sushi restaurant. I know Aloy would be very cultured if she had a chance. Now, Varl may not get the whole sushi thing. I don't know if any of y'all played Horizon Zero, Dawn, and Forbidden West, but that's what they're from. What is this going to be? Is this like an axle? This might be, yeah, this has to be the axle that goes on the trailer. I've never driven a tractor trailer. I've driven lots of really, really big military vehicles, but they weren't considered tractor trailers. I've driven plenty of trucks that have like hydraulic power and all that. I did not enjoy driving big trucks on the highway. I mean, I don't know about other countries, but in the US, people for some reason just go right up to the back of tractor trailers and large trucks or get right in front of us like we can stop quickly. It just does not make sense. So I tell you, oh no, no, I've never driven a tank. I'm not a tanker. And I mean, we can't drive tanks on civilian roads anyway. We're not supposed to. But I've driven like LMTVs, they're called. Um, Man, two, four. There's six wheels. They're about 20 tons roundabout, and the tire is about 6 foot tall. Oh, oh man, I would never want to be a tanker. Oof. Yeah, I'd be driving those on civilian highways, and these people just like get right in front of me and hit their brakes. And suddenly, all my hydraulics kick in. Come on. Yeah, yeah. I I was up somewhere and I saw a bunch of tankers, and their tanks are on the back of big trucks, and they're having to sit in their crew cab, um, freeze. They were freezing, and here me and my buddy are just wait. This doesn't. Oh, okay. Here, me and my buddy are in a U-Haul, just a normal little passenger truck, waving at them as they are freezing. It- Man, they looked like they wanted to kill us. And that is the exact reason that we waved at them, just to make them angry. There we go. Yeah, it was like the probably the middle of winter, and those poor soldiers just freezing their butts off. Hi, welcome in. I'm working on this truck here. I have one bag left after this one. I'm hoping my stuff, my oh yeah, I'm enjoying this set. I'm hoping my missing piece for the shopping street or my radio come in today or tomorrow. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna start. Yeah, I mean, one thing I love on this. What did I do with that? Oh, here's my hot dog stand. I love this little hot dog stand. It's just funny. Hmm. Hmm. I want to think I had that issue. Give me a second. Yeah, you're talking about this little guy, right? I want to think I had looked it up once and I had to like replace the batteries or something. I don't remember now. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I had to I took this out. I think I what I did was I took the battery out and I let it sit for a few hours and then put a new one in and deleted all the data from from um from the app, and that fixed it. One of those two things. Something like it got a bad download or something when it updated. I think is what it was. I hope that helps. My idea that's right. That's what my idea was, that it had gotten a bad download. So I think so I cleared everything I could out of its RAM. The little Mario thing is a cute toy. Yeah, that's weird. What That's what I'd still try to do first, is clear everything out, and then it might do a good update. Yeah, if not, hopefully they'll it's under warranty. That would just be my first thing because that worked for me. Usually something that those things that work off of RAM and not much of don't have much of a CPU in them. Those downloads can get corrupted easily. One of my friends works in stuff like that, and um, we used to do a little bit of work together, and that's what I remember from those days. It's an interesting little toy. And what's really neat, so this is actually just one screen. It's not two screens. So they've programmed it to have a little um, bifurcation, I think is the right word, between what's going on the top half of the screen and the bottom half. Mm, man, my neck is killing me. Really need the money to go to the. Well, you could call them and it might be under warranty. But I mean, that worked for me. That's what I would try to do before I called them. I mean, Lego is a really nice company, is a good thing, and they might just send you a new one. It's not like these things cost them much money. My music. ran out on me. It must be a short album because I don't think I've been on for an hour. Oh, okay. Well, I have. Ah. And anytime I've called Lego with any issues, they've always been really, really nice helping me. Yeah. Well, thank you. I try to be a nice guy. I'm a I'm an old man, and I just want to be nice to everybody I can. I've had jobs where I've had to be mean to people, and you know, I never go home feeling well with those jobs. Okay, yeah, this is where this goes. This was confusing me for a second. Right, I had a issue with just recently. Not really an issue. I had bought one thing and I messed up the order because I wanted to get the free thing for this month, the sushi restaurant, and you know they're like, okay, fine, we'll just do you a new order, and then you can they'll still qualify to get the free thing for this month. Yeah, this does not look right to me. I've done something wrong. I've missed something. And I just dropped a piece. Ah, there it is. Ah, I really need to get like some carpet down here. Okay, let's see what I have messed up here. Let's go a couple steps back. I think one thing I can be nice on this because I'm not trying to make a profit on this thing. Okay, I did make a mistake. I think I missed this page somehow. Yeah, I completely missed this page. No. Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, yeah, that's how this goes. Oh, no, I did. I missed that this piece goes on here. Okay. In the piece of you, your eyes are never changed. You'll never be the same. Okay, now this looks correct. No, I'm still missing something. No, oh, that's what it was. Okay, there we go. Think I finally figured out where I messed up. Tonight. Oh, our little guy is moving across the page. So bright. There we go. Now things are looking more correct. Is that correct English? More correct? More right? I don't know. I speak American anyway. I don't speak English. I barely speak American. Shut it all around. You held yourself up to the light. Oh, since Red Hot Chili Peppers ended, I'm back to Smashing Pumpkins. Wow, sounds like I'm getting a recipe together, doesn't it? Leave it. Oh, that was a horrible joke. That was bad even for me. I don't see you. Believe. Red Hot Chili Peppers had some pretty good music. They didn't last as long as a bunch of the bands like Smashing Pumpkins, but they got really stuck in their type of music and they didn't explore the greater, somewhat grunge music of the time. Whereas Pumpkins, Corrigan especially, like to do different stuff. Tonight. Yeah, I never understood why those bands called themselves stuff like the Smashing Pumpkins and Red Hot Chili Peppers. Some of those band names, it was like people were throwing darts at a board. I mean, Nirvana, you get. Oasis, okay. But it could just be they were running out of names people could think of. I guess you couldn't go the way of like Stevie Nicks and I mean Billy Corgan. Oh man, Stevie Nicks and an American Horror Story. Oh, that was such a great cameo. And what's RuPaul? RuPaul was in that season, and watching RuPaul when Stevie was singing, oh man, it looked like RuPaul's in love with her. I was like, I would also just kind of just lose my mind if I met Stevie Nicks. And I have met a lot of famous people and talked with them, doing security and stuff for them. Doing audio video work and security for them. But Stevie Nicks, I don't know if I could form a coherent sentence talking to her. And Nichelle Nichols, Lieutenant Uhura from the original Star Trek, told me we were having a long conversation that I would probably look good in a kilt. It's like that's so. That was such a weird conversation we were having. Uh, oh, she was such a nice person. I don't know why my video here keeps getting behind, and then I have to fast forward it again. And the Lieutenant Ivanova from Deep Space Nine said I was cute. I so wish I would have been there when she said that. I got that third hand, or second hand. It's also a weird story, but this is looking pretty cool. Go for a ride. Me. She's the one for me. This is loneliness, and loneliness is cleanliness, and cleanliness is godliness. God is empty, just like me. Man, that just got me thinking of those days when I used to do audio video work. They were fun days. My sadness. Mixing sound for Guar. Oh man, and Sharon Apple. Man, I did so many bands back then. I just don't think I could do that kind of schedule anymore. Missing a little bite thing. I should have one more little white piece. This, it's probably dropped it somewhere. I'm not going to say that I've lost it at this moment. Oh, I haven't even opened the bag yet. And back in those days, it was work till 6 a.m. and then get up at 8 and run stuff all the way till it's time to start running bands again. Whoosh. Then you get the shows that are all just talking heads, and you're just trying to keep the will to live through those jobs. There's one that we did a bunch um, out here in Social Circle, Georgia. Oh, oh man, I'm actually over an hour. Yeah. I guess I got a little more energy if I start earlier in the day, and I don't have to. I'm not running straight into when I do my call. What's that? It was like an insurance thing, and they were doing how to things for some insurance adjusters or something. Oh, my world is so boring. I fell asleep during one of them, and this guy went to his boss and was like, "Oh, your video guy fell asleep." And the boss was like, "Man, what do you expect? This is so boring. He has to sit through all of these." I hope that they do more than just Star Wars. I mean, I'm all right with Star Wars, but it's not something I'm going to spend a lot of money on. That's I think it'll be an interesting thing once it expands. I can understand why they started with Star Wars. Definitely. I mean, it's their biggest IP. But I want stuff for the cities. Of course, I love the city stuff more than anything. But I want more than just laser sounds and all that. It's a great idea, though. Yeah, I just look forward to them expanding the idea. And I really don't see Lego leaving any money on the table with not expanding it. I'm sure they have people that watch the social medias. Not that I think my channel would ever show up on their radar, but I'm sure they have other people saying that. Yo, yeah, Sonic is a great example of something that I think it would work well with. If they do more um, Pokemon stuff, not just the big static thing, but smaller, like smaller like this stuff. I think that would also work well with the smart bricks. And some city sounds, be like cars moving, car crashes, doors opening, stuff like that. I think would be a great addition to the smart bricks. I mean, Marvel would also be a good one, but I'm not huge into the Marvel Legos, so it wouldn't be particularly for me. I'm just not going to spend the money on the Star Wars ones because it doesn't fit my motif. And I'm sure Ninjago is on their horizon for that also. Also, unfortunately, not my motif. Because I'm sure people have come in here that have asked me if I do Ninjago stuff and they didn't subscribe because I don't. But to each their own. But I do really look forward to seeing where they go with it. It's such a um, wide open field that they could do stuff with that. No one told me I wasn't in the frame. I need to remember that. Sonic would be an interesting one. More I think about it, that's a lot of material right there for those smart bricks. Be kind of like the Mario stuff. They could do stuff like that from the way I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't think it'd work well together. I mean, doing like the Sonic stuff with the smart bricks and then keep doing the Mario with its technology, I would think that's the best thing. I like making um, the little run throughs. Um, and I can't think of the right term now. The little worlds, I guess you would call it. And that's a different um, technology. Cage. Well, I'm excited to see where they go with this stuff. They don't do a lot of flops, especially when it comes to big investment, I will say. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Okay, I'm missing two of these. No, I'm missing one of these. There's a set at this reseller. There it is, from the Lego Elves series, which is one of their first cartoons, if I remember right. And that's a big investment, you know. And I mean, I still think it's worth the money that they want for this set because they did such a good job with the Elves cartoon and with the Legos. And my little girl really, really wants it. And I mean, if I had a job right now and the money, I'd definitely get it for her. No, I haven't had any problems. There was just that one where I had to like completely wipe the memory and then reinstall everything. I had to, wipe it out of my profile and do all that. That was the biggest issue I had. And, now and then, of course, I have a missing piece, but for as many sets as I get in a year, having two, three sets, missing one piece, because I'm waiting for two missing piece shipments right now. There was one time um, my Mars rover was missing a piece. I did the missing piece order, and then like 2 months later, I realized I still hadn't gotten it. This is before I started streaming, so I wasn't really thinking about it. And I called them up. I was like, "Hey, what happened to this?" And they're like, "Oh, it went to some random address, not yours." And they shipped it out to me like 2 day, 2 day shipment. And I wish I would have been streaming back then. I was stuck at home with a new ACL, so it was a while till I went back to work. And they fired me. See. Of course, them not being an American company is probably one reason they're so good with customer service. I keep watching their hiring page. Oh yeah, I really want that Donkey Kong set. That looks really funny. As right now, my little one is more into the Lego Friends than the Mario, so we're getting more of those. And I need to expand my little city here to have more room to do a nice long course in the back behind me. Right now, we're a little getting a little cramped. Was it Little Bricks? He just had to like just got a bunch of work done on his place and had to take everything apart and put everything back together pretty much. That must have hurt. I just need two more tables at the very least and to do my little drawbridge over here so that my train can go all the way around. Disconnect. But yeah, to do that, it's gonna take some money. And I finally figured, so I have a little gap right over here. I need to get a piece of plywood, cut to those dimensions, and just run it straight over here so I don't have a gap where everything falls down over there. But that's another future project. Future me has a lot of stuff to do, and he really should get on it rather than becoming present me and not getting anything accomplished. But that's the problem. When present me gets involved, nothing gets done. So future me just needs to actually do stuff. And I know that joke was a really long haul, but I think it was worth it. I mean, you kind of had to take a lunch with you for that joke. Just got it. Starting to think is like this truck needs the so I don't know if y'all have this stuff over in Europe, but when when you ship any type of chemical, biological, anything like that, we have these little placards that are diamond shaped and it has two numbers and then a symbol. It's one of the things I do, one of my jobs in the army. So it's like, I want that for this Lego truck. I am such a geek. Just such a geek. I want to think it's an international code now that I think about it. Give it all back to you. Give it all back. Okay, so how does this think like this? Okay, now I need this. I think it goes like this. Hmm. I did something wrong. Oh, okay. I had this upside down. That's what it was. That makes a lot more sense like that. Oy vey. Sometimes I wonder. Well, I just found another mistake. All right. Where's my little brick tool? There we go. Uh, Man, I might have to do a lot to take this out. Now, this little thing should be one back. Hmm. Trying to figure out how I can do this without taking everything apart. Man, I may not be able to take it out without taking everything apart. Well, that's going to be very annoying. Yeah, because that's a really long piece. Hmm. Oh, yeah, I use the Lego Insiders. I use those points for sure. I've gotten a few free things off of it and a few, you know, taking some money off everything. That is definitely worth signing up for. Well, I don't think I'm going to futz with that. Yeah, in fact, right now I am saving up the points to try to get a good chunk of money off a set. The static, the angel set. My little one really wants it, so I want to get some money off of that. And I only get the points if no. Where is it? So like if you the little QR codes, I don't think it's the one. There it is. Yeah, this one, I think, on the inside. You can always scan this and it will take you to either build. It takes you to a page that says build or earn points. So you could buy them at wherever. I mean, I get some of mine at Target. I get some at Ace Hardware. So it doesn't have to be through the store or through um, the retail stores either. But then, of course, you go to their website to redeem the points and use them for something. That's the only way to use them. And they have some good stuff. Of course, a lot of it, their free stuff will go fairly quickly, but it's worth it. Um, I don't. Sometimes they don't show up in their thing quickly, but I have called them before and said, "Hey, these points didn't show up," and they do whatever they do, and they fixed it for me. I think one time I even used the points. Use Was trying to get one thing, but I spent the points twice, and they fixed that. I don't think it's always instantaneous though that it shows up in the store. One of those things. I mean, their customer service is great. I don't think she even sent me something for free when I had that issue once. Something really small my little one wanted. Yeah, I keep watching their jobs thing to see if they have like a remote customer service thing. That'd be a pretty good job. Oh, there it is. Of course, right now for me, anything would be a good job. Okay. Oh, okay. That's all these little tools right here. Oh, that's what all these pieces are. Okay. I was a little weirded out that I have so many extra pieces over here. Some I lost what I was doing for a second. My brain sometimes it just goes, "Hey, let's forget what we're doing." It's not important that we pay attention to what we're doing. We can just forget what we're doing. That's not a problem at all. And then I say, brain, it would be nice if I could just, you know, remember what I'm doing from moment to moment. And the response really is no, is what my brain says. It's like, nah, not going to do that. You've been hit. You've been hit in the head so many times that's just not the way things work anymore. It is just so funny. Yeah, me and my brain don't see eye to eye on things like that. To sound. There's a great Simpsons joke from one of the early seasons. Homer is taking some kind of test, and what was it? Well, there's one of them where he goes, "Okay, brain, if we work together for this, when we get home, I'll get back to killing you with beer." And his brain goes, "Woohoo!" And another one where he's thinking, he's like, "Don't say this, don't say this, don't say this," and then he says that, and his brain goes, "Okay, that's it, I'm out of here." And you hear boom, a door slam. Those early seasons are just great. Okay, work with me now, and I'll get back to killing you with beer later. Ordinary, just like I do. Oh, I'm supposed to do this twice. Da, da, da. I think I was supposed to do the last one twice also, but I missed that. So I need to go back and do that. Ordinary. I mean, loading trucks, it's like I'm back to going into the field. Ugh, never again. Never again. It doesn't say do that twice. Oh, yes, it does. I just didn't go back far enough. Ah. I need to find a Peloton that has like a bunch of Smashing Pumpkins music. I don't know if y'all have Peloton. I think it's a multinational company. But the bike is pretty good. It's just my only problem with it is the seat is not comfortable at all. I'm a big guy. I need a little bit of cushion on that seat because I have white guy butt. Okay. right, I'll get back to these because I was just wondering why why I had so many extra pieces. So if this was a military thing, there would be a packing list that someone would have to sign off on before the truck could leave. And the person that had lost something would be trying to get the next person to sign it without checking. Okay. All right, let's move the camera up. See, this might be a better angle for me to do the camera. I think I'll try that next time. All right, here's the little power cable. And somehow I already have fur on it. There we go. Oh, that works pretty well. And the little power cable doesn't want to stay connected. That would be a problem on the road. Suddenly the hydraulics go out. And we have so little toolkits, the stuff getting delivered, the hot dog stand, and all the people are over with all my minifigures. I have so many people over here. I forget who goes to what. I don't know why I have a guy that has a award thing on his head, but my little one told me I did that, and I don't remember doing it. But she told me I did, so I probably did. It looks like something I would do. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. I don't know what I'm going to start tomorrow. I'm hoping my missing pieces come in. I know I have a couple shipments supposed to show up. I don't know what they are. That might be them. But I'll think of something. Anyway, I hope you all had a lot of fun. I'm going to call it a day here. Peace. Maybe. If I can figure out how to end my stream.